what do you really know about end-of-life options in Canada? Many of us, we're all going to die one day, and many of us think it's going to be peaceful at our end of life. But with cancer and heart disease being the leading causes of death in Canada, there's really little peace or comfort at end of life. That's why medical assistance in dying, or MAID as I will call it, also known as euthanasia, was decriminalized in 2016 to offer these suffering patients comfort and control at end of life. Since then, there have been extensive political debates about how this practice should be expanded in the future. Should it be allowed for mature minors? What about psychiatric patients or through advanced requests? However, no one is stopping to ask whether the current framework is working for those engaging in the day-to-day of MAID. My research examines the experiences of MAID providers, patients, and their families in order to reveal the positive and negative effects this legislation has had on patients, particularly considering issues of access. Manitoba has a unique single-entry system into MAID, where a centralized team of physicians, nurses, and social workers take care of all requests province-wide and make sure that not only the patients are taken care of, but also their family members, who can be sidelined in the process. The good news is, this model has been held up as the gold standard across Canada and has been commended by all of my participants. However, other preliminary results from my research show that there are issues of accessibility, which seem to link back to the lack of public and professional dissemination, examples of which can be seen on the slide. Many patients aren't aware that MAID is an option in Canada, and this might relate back to the fact that it's not included into these end-of-life conversations they have with their physicians. Even more concerning is the fact that the widespread misinformation among these healthcare providers who often don't know or don't understand eligibility requirements, which ultimately blocks or delays access for patients. A smaller yet equally troublesome barrier is that religious healthcare institutions like St. Boniface Hospital and many others don't allow MAID on their premises and force patients to transfer, which can be cruel and painful or prevent MAID from being an option at all. While we've come a long way since 2016, there are still issues of accessibility that should be addressed before expansions take place. It's no secret that we are all going to die one day, so the purpose of my research is to make sure that when that time comes, we can all make end-of-life choices in the most comfortable, informed, and accessible way possible. Thank you for listening.